TIFU by accepting the vase that came with flowers from my boss. TLDR. Boss gave me a flower arrangement and then passive-aggressively demanded the vase back months later. This happened a while ago when I was working my first big girl job. My boss was well accomplished in her field and much older. We had a great working relationship and her office had big glass walls and I sat right outside her door. One year I was awarded an extraordinary achievement bonus and my boss showed up to work the next day with a nice flower arrangement for me. It was thoughtful and brightened my windowless cube. After the flowers died a few weeks later, I washed out the vase and let it sit on the shelf on my desk for a couple months. It was nice. Blue and white glass. Maybe 6 inches tall. One day I decided to take the vase home. The next day my boss came up to my desk and uncharacteristically and swiftly said, "You're not supposed to take the vase when people give you flowers. I'd like you to return the vase I gave you." I was flustered, and also relieved that I hadn't regifted it or something, and brought it back the next day. Boss didn't say a word and put it back into her bag. I also noticed she took home a few other items from her office following that incident. Our relationship remained fine. We pretended that had never happened and I moved on to a new job maybe a year or so after that. I get that maybe the vase was expensive or sentimental, but I honestly thought it just came with the flower arrangement. I don't particularly think you foo. I honestly would have thought the vase was mine too, unless it was communicated to me otherwise. Not really sure why she said you aren't supposed to keep the vase. I was taught, and under the assumption, that giving someone flowers in a vase means giving them both the vase and the flowers. Sounds like your boss expected a bit of mind reading there. Speaking as a florist, that's not true at all. The vase is part of the gift. This is more of an "Ameth asshole" post than TIFU, 'cause you didn't. Your former boss is just weird. I've never heard of anyone giving flowers in a vase and then expecting the vase back. I've always thought the vase was part of the gift. Maybe she comes from a culture we are not used to. I also noticed she took home a few other items from her office following that incident. Wait, because you kept something she gave you, she now thinks you are a klepto? No foo. The vase goes to the getter from the receiver. What they choose to do with it is up to them. This is a weird non-rule she dropped on you. If she didn't want to give you the vase, then she should not have given you the vase. It's really quite simple. You did not foo. I think most people would have made the same assumption. I gave flowers to a lady at work, but I stated to her at the time that I brought in a vase from home, and asked that she return it after the flowers were done. However, since then I've bought a few inexpensive vases and used those. Another time, I was given flowers from a neighbor, but I knew they were from his garden, so I called him to let him know that I wanted to return his vase. You're not supposed to take the vase when people give you flowers. I'd like you to return the vase I gave you. On the contrary, you are supposed to keep the vase lol. WTF. I give my wife flowers on her birthday, Valentine's, and our anniversary at a minimum. Sometimes she gets them just because. As a result, we have a copious amount of vases. I am usually trying to find a way to get rid of them. I certainly wouldn't want one back. In my experience, if the case is given with the flowers, it's yours. If it's pulled out after being given a bouquet so we can put them in some water, then it's not yours. That seems really weird. She wanted the vase back. If the case was hers, she could have said something beforehand. Like, "I really like this, bossy would like it back when you take the flowers home." I'm a florist, they do tears of joy. That's tacky. That is really weird. If it was her vase, she should have mentioned when she gave it to you, and asked for it back once the flowers died. Otherwise, normally when someone gifts flowers in a vase, you keep the vase. This is weird. The only person who does this is my mom. If she gives me flowers lol, she will ask for the vase back. But that is just an understanding we have. Most flower arrangements that you buy will come with a vase though. So unless your boss bought just a bouquet of flowers and put it together herself, it should have came with a vase. I bet she's also the type to demand her Tupperware container back when she gives brownies to someone. It's not passive-aggressive if she asked for the vase back. Passive would mean hinting about it.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.